All right, so Darla and I are on a little mission. We're on a back road because all the main roads out 132, 137, all of those have soldiers on it and are being roadblocked. So what we're doing is we're making our way on a very bumpy dirt road where people are homesteading back here to a place where I found on the map that I can probably get a take off from and get a clear shot of the area. As you can see, I wouldn't recommend being on roads like this unless you have four-wheel drive. These are not so bad, but we have been on roads in Hawaii that if you're in a rental car, you would probably be in trouble. Like if you probably see that ahead, I'm probably gonna have to go through some mud. Hopefully this will be a quiet little road as I expected it to be. Oh my. I want to bottom out. We need to really raise this thing up 3 inches. All right, Darla, hang on. Rental probably wouldn't have been able to go through that, all right. So Darla, where we're going to come out, I think, is over by the Lava Tree Park, where we were looking at a lot over there that's clear and has had sheep on it for several years. It's nice and the grass is beautiful. But anyway, don't think we'll be taking that property because it's literally right across the road from the action. So, but it is, however, possibly a great place to take off from. I'm trying to be still. Okay, so all right, it's going to get a little more rugged. I don't know what to expect on this road. Not so bad. We made it. Are you nervous, Darla?
I'm trying not to think about this.
You know, we're ooh, I can hear it, Darla. You hear it?
Mm-hmm.
What is that sound? Is that a helicopter or is that the fissure? It's like we're in the jungle.
So there's the albizia trees we were talking about last night.
Yeah, if you could see those over in the background over there, those are literally like 120 feet up. So that lava you were seeing last night in those trees were the kind that are in the foreground. Well, that's it. Are you kidding me? We just rolled up on third phase of the moon. Are you kidding me?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Third phase of the moon.
How you doing? Hey,
Code searcher, man.
How you doing?
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Yeah, we came out to see you. How you doing?
We're good.
Hey,
So
what's up, guys?
you guys are
live? All right.
well,
We're
we're
live.
just recording. We're not
okay.
live. Yeah,
Okay,
but I do have my Mavic. I want to try to get up and
Yeah,
get some
yeah.
overheads.
Okay.
and
Mind if we
stuff.
join you? Where you guys
Sure,
going?
dude.
Yeah.
We're just following this out. Where are you coming from? You
We're
come.
parked right at Bill's, right over here.
All right. Let me clear this out and we can
Yeah.
put you guys in.
Sweet.
That is crazy. All right. So here we are trying to set up everything for the drone flight. Third phase of the moon.
We're going to get a bird's eye view of what's been going on over here.
President's brothers.
Okay, it looks like we're ready to go. The code searcher's got it on. He's got the 4K ready to roll. We're gonna get some good shots, so let's get to it right now.
Now we're launching up on what we're seeing. So we're going to take it up to about 350 feet. There we go, 350 feet. And here's that shot. As we're panning toward the action there. And there I am giving the forward throttle. At this time, we are hearing helicopters all over the area. You probably won't see that in the picture here, but they are definitely there. They're a little higher than I am. I am trying to keep it down at a safe elevation for the pilots that are above me, but I'm also trying to be very stealth in getting over here. So I pan around, try to get a view of any dangers in the area and an idea where I'm at. If you look there to the bottom left corner, you'll see a roadblock in place. And we will be flying right over his head in just a moment, going in that direction. Now it looks like the fissures are closer to the sea down that way. I believe that is the what you're seeing there in the center of is probably the geothermal there. So that is mostly Leilani Estates. We're going to fly over as far as we can and take a look without getting any in the danger area, as I would like to call it. Trying to be as safe as possible, keeping it at a lower altitude. Some of these trees you see there are around 120 feet or a little more, maybe 150 feet. The Ibiza is a very tall tree. That is a look up the rift through Leilani and all the fissures and on up the mountain there. That's a long ways here. There you see the lava is crossed over that road there and some of the flow. And you can notice I am lowering it down because I see a helicopter. If you look just above me right there, there's a helicopter above. It's gone out of the frame now. So I'm trying to stay well below him. And at this time I am looking at the helicopters and my monitor, my gauges and everything, and making sure I'm down well below him. Always keeping an eye on him. Also had spotters on the ground with me, also keeping an eye on all the helicopters. There was at least 3 in the area. So we had eyes on all of them. I had complete control of the drone. At no point was anyone in any danger. We are well below the aircraft. However, I did not want to fly in the smoke and the gases over there because it would risk losing sight, losing the drone. As you can see, the sea is very close there in the background. So are the fissures, and so it's making its way downhill and over in that direction there. We'll turn back to it. You see sea all around us there. As we pan back around, you'll see Green Mountain in the center there. Is it, or to the far right? Excuse me. And I just had to pan around and make sure I was clear. No aircraft in the area. Again, we are watching with sight. I lower to a lower altitude. I'm going to risk the drone and fly at literally treetop level, skirting these trees to make sure I am well below any helicopters in the area. Some of these trees are very tall, 150 feet. You see there into the middle of the screen. Those trees with the just break above the green canopy. Those are abizos, and they are extremely tall. And so I'm going to keep this heading. I've locked on to my position. I've lowered the altitude as low as I can go without risk of losing it in these trees that I'm about to fly right over. So my heart is racing at this point because I'm not sure if I'm low enough, not sure if I'm high enough from the tops of these trees until about this point, and then it looks as if I'm a little close. You see there, I'm coming over. It is very close to the top of these trees. And there you can see me in the foreground there, down on the road, maintaining sight of the drone. Also, spotters on the ground watching, making sure we are not in any airspace we should not be in. And then you'll see me line it up for landing, clearing the power lines, and a precision landing. So a quick pan around, and you'll see here in just a moment. We'll be swinging around and then lining up for well, actually it clipped out. I didn't know it was edited. So here we are with Darla's phone on the ground as she is filming the drone coming in. So you're getting another perspective of it. We didn't actually see the drone landing. She obviously cut that out. So you can hear in the background there are definitely aircraft in the area, as well as low-flying clouds with acid rain. It did rain after this when we left. Give you a perspective. Look at those trees up on top of the hill. So we're down in a valley, so to speak, maybe 40 feet below the top of that hill, and then on top of that, these high trees. So now she's cutting back to the drone landing, I'm supposing. Very good. So Darla's edited this already. Here we are lining up. Good. Back again to her.
Catch it or you just
To
land
her
it?
upward
Good
shot
man.
there. Look at
I
this
can't
cloud.
catch it.
Heart is racing at this point, guys.
There's your helicopter again.
And you can hear the helicopters in the background. We are not in any danger. They are not in any danger. We land safely and got some really good content. Learned some things about the drone. There we go. Smooth landing. And touchdown.